Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me
Yay.
see what winter is like on
Nope.
Jupiter
No
and Mars.
Jupiter or Mars, just the moon.
In other words, hold my hand.
Okay. We are picking up exactly where we left
I'm
off
trying
last
to
week.
I am trying to get at least one more of your videos copy struck.
Yes, for those of you who aren't in the Even Worse Streams Insider chat, we had some fun this week because one of the upcoming Tony Hawk streams was docked for including Moans the Blitzkrieg Bop.
Somehow, despite being nigh inaudible and also hours of other licensed songs.
Yeah, like YouTube distinctly points out the fact that like it only lasts for 2 minutes, but those 2 minutes make it impossible
Those
for
2
the
minutes, go fuck yourself.
yeah, the entire video is not allowed online.
It's
Hey ho.
censored. Censorship.
So when you see that go live on the website, you'll notice there's just 2 minutes completely inexplicably cut out of that video.
I've said hey ho. Let's go.
No! You're gonna turn off the algorithm.
At least I did at the beginning, not in the middle.
This is true. Yeah, well, we'll just in the event that we want to cut something from the stream, we'll just start blitzkrieg bopping at it.
I'd love to blitzkrieg my bop.
All right, we are back at the Thieves Guild.
Yep, you have an important accessory to try to make sure to set yourself up to get.
Yes, I have to go talk to a girl until she starts repeating herself.
Yep.
Wonder where she's at.
Well, there's a big hallway, and one direction goes to girl, and the other goes to Thieves Bazaar. Down the same hallway that it says goes to the Thieves Bazaar.
Oh, damn it.
Dang it, Bobby.
I'll get to that Thieves Bazaar yet.
You're bizarre.
Oh.
Oh.
So how are you doing, Chromes? Specifically just Chromes.
I'm back in hell.
Damn it.
Hooray.
But it's like I'm back in hell, but I did that on behalf of a friend. So I'm fine.
Welcome to hell.
Population U.
Yay.
That does not feel like a yay. I'm gonna be real with you.
For you to silence my yays.
I'm me.
Okay, I was spoken to the pink-haired girl until she repeated herself.
Yep. That's all you need. You can come back to her when she shows up much later in the game, and she will give you the Gale Ring. It is an accessory that gives the equipped character one additional attack.
Which is important.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very strong accessory.
It's kind of like when you get like the, what is it, that like Eagle's bracelet in Dragon Warrior or Hawk something like that. Double hit.
Oh, the Falcon Blade.
There we go.
I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3, and it's like when you hit level 5 and you get that second attack if you're playing as a fighter type.
Get your magic wig today.
Yeah, get your magic wig, Goggle Bob.
Do it.
Hey, my hair is perfect. So wait, if the Thieves Guild is all thieves selling shit, but you can only get there as a thief, like, I feel like there's a problem with this.
Don't worry about it.
Spank my bottom.
I won't.
It's a thing.
Okay. Doesn't change my answer.
Oh, we got soap. We got additional soap.
Yay!
Yeah, there are like 2 soaps you get just by dint of running around. There might be a 3rd soap.
There might be a 3rd soap.
I might be a 3rd soap.
I think one of the red chests has some soap in it as well.
Is this a good part? Is this a good place to buy better equipment?
Yeah, you're gonna want those the ice blade for Alex, and I think Kyle can also equip it. I can't remember.
No,
you're gonna want that because you're gonna want ice equipment because you are going to the fucking Red Dragon Cave soon.
Does giving a bow to stupid dumb hair make sense?
You're generally gonna want him to save at least some magic for boss fights.
Then he gets a dumb bow.
Gotta be more magnanimous than he is.
Does the Ice Cane cast something just by using it?
Yes.
It
is quite similar to the Fire Cane.
In that case, I'll just have one of those. Alright, so I should save like a spare save spot. There we go. Alright, so we've got our party.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Put my dragon wings back on, because I can.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Gather your party.
Alright, looks like we're good to go. Rome, stop being cranky just because you're in hell.
Whoa.
I love that we just happen to be here, and oh look, here's one of these 3 malevolent demon people.
I too am a malevolent demon person.
Just gathering up everybody who can sing a song.
Just gather your party before venturing forth, motherfucker.
God damn it.
What goes here? Nope, someone dead.
Someone died.
Take it out of Kokomo. We'll get that back and then we'll take it slow. That's where we want to go.
Ew, Kokomo.
The Red Dragon is the cave west of here.
Who goes there?
I do enjoy the old school, like, you're on a quest to be a dragon master, but you get, like, slightly waylaid into a side quest, and then you distinctly have to go to the Red Dragon because you have to, like,
Gotta do it in order.
protect him or something.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Wow.
How's my beat impression?
Very convincing. A little off, but
Yeah.
You sounded like someone who was about to, like, quote, like, scream at me.
I mean, is that not something that, like, Beat does?
I feel like
I don't know that Beat's ever seen that film.
Fair.
I also feel like Beat is more like unfocused screaming. Like he doesn't scream at people so much as just at the world.
That's fair. That's fair.
That.
So is everyone.
I've been this town so long
Good.
that back in the city I've been
I believe
so
Fanboy is stuck in a
long.
song loop. It happens.
It happens.
Yay.
I picked a better Beach Boys song this time.
I'm slowly discovering that turns out if like school never challenged you before, you can make it challenging if you speed run it.
That does tend to be true of many things.
Holy shit, my brain is turned to mush.
You going back to school?
Quickly?
Congrats.
Yes.
Are all your professors moving at like 1.3% speed?
Well,
Very close.
it's more like I'm doing like some of those online like schools.
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
And so they let me do stuff at my own pace. And so sure, I'll complete an intro to sequel class in one day. And it's
Fuck sequel.
Look, they are the ones who were, dedicated enough to go, well, if databases are so good, why isn't there a sequel? And put the money where their mouth is.
Heyo.
Motherfuckers.
Oh,
I hate
also-
databases.
Briefly to talk about the game, congratulations, they did remove the Beavis and Butthead reference.
That's honestly
Oh,
the one
good.
that I would have kept.
Yeah, there's the scene
That's
where...
more of more due to being a lifelong Beavis and Butthead.
Understandable, but yeah, there's just the moment that Nal says that in order for those drawers to survive, they must be made of some hard wood. And then Kyle says, haha, hard wood. But
If
Wow.
anyone was going to respond that way, it would be Kyle.
yeah, well, of course, but in this case, they say it's just strong wood, and Kyle says, but not as strong as me.
I suppose.
I mean, that is a very Kyle thing to say.
He can also just be dumb.
I like the idea that maybe Kyle, because I mean, Lunar is supposed to be the distant future of our world, so it's possible Beavis and Butthead survived.
I don't know what you would watch it on, but
I like.
It's an oral tradition of passing Beavis and Butthead down through generations.
Just to talk about the game for a moment, imagine handing someone a blueprint for a goddamn balloon.
They're not very smart.
Well, like, okay, so if it's a balloon made of fabric,
With the hero.
do not diss having patterns. Patterns are important.
Yeah, see, this is the thing. We talk about making a balloon just like it's the easiest thing in the world. There's some craft that goes into that. Like, it's harder than you think.
Yeah, it sounds silly when you say, here's a blueprint for a balloon.
That's fair. That's fair.
The heroes and
But also like my mom was a lifelong sewing nerd, and like that shit is harder than it looks.
Oh,
No
100%.
kidding.
I suck ass at sewing.
I don't sew, but I don't know. I'm interested in seeing people like make outfits and stuff, and it looks difficult. It's like people would be like, "Oh, it took me ages to make this thing," and I'm like, "No kidding, Jesus Christ, it's amazing."
I mean, in pre-modern times, like clothing was one of the most expensive things you would own.
Yeah.
It's just like industrialization and horrible exploitation that makes it cheap now.
Yeah.
Love. Wait, no, I don't love any of that.
I mean, you like having clothes.
Mostly.
I like having clothes.
Yeah, see? Chrome's
Oh,
likes
with how
having
hot it is
clothes.
outside right now, I'm not so sure about that. But on the other hand, I like not being sunburned. So
You were
See, nobody likes
Right.
dying of exposure. We all agreed on that.
Hmm.
I've been down so long,
Sometimes I forget I can just pump up the speed on these battles.
so long, you fool, you ignoramus. So long.
so
to
so
the
so so
city.
speaking of things like if it's too easy, you could make it harder by speed running it.
Go on.
I mean, like, it's vaguely hard to tell what's going on, I guess. I don't know.
I guess when it's like real time with auto pause or whatever you want to call this kind of battle system, it doesn't apply quite so much. But I just wanted to do like bookending.
No, that's understandable.
Oh, I do have to ask, are you going back to school for any particular thing?
I computer science at the moment because it like, it's something I already mostly know, and like things I can probably do a little better for myself if I have a piece of paper that says I know what I know.
That tends to be the way I've been.
As a computer scientist, I do have to say that is a wonderful idea. Get out now! Run! 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 I mean, it's a great field.
I mean, they're gonna need some of us to like pick up the pieces after ChatGPT destroys the internet.
I was going to joke, yeah. Somebody needs to steer
if
the
that
AI
happens,
in the right direction.
If that happens, I might have to rescind my criticisms of ChatGPT. Someone had to be brave enough to kill the internet.
Yay!
Video killed the radio.
You'll never kill the internet.
Video killed
the radio star.
Pictures
in my
game.
mind and in my car. We can't rewind. We got too far. Nothing but
Radio star.
If I have to edit this out, I'm going to be so mad.
That's just part of the bullying process. Video.
We're gonna get your copy struck on YouTube.
Yay!
It's
Again.
happened.
Oh, really? Just from our singing?
Oh, no, you
No.
missed it earlier, but I had to edit one of the Tony Hawk videos because YouTube would not accept the entire video for including the Blitzkrieg Pop.
Gotcha.
Which is like 2 minutes of a 2-hour-long video, maybe even 3 hours.
You need like a patch for Tony Hawk that replaces it with a Pankore cover.
You are.
God, I wonder if they even get mad about the covers. I would not be surprised.
Well, I mean, Pankore could also, it is like a commercial album, so it might have copyright of its own to deal with.
I mean, I like that I usually get some level of, like, copyright issue. Like, there's a copyright holder, but it just means you can't, like, monetize it in a distinct way or something like that. But distinctly a Blitzkrieg Bop, no, not allowed. You absolutely cannot have any bopping going on.
Oh, what the
Bop is
copyright
forbidden.
holders I'd want, I don't know.
I mean,
We're
at this
all
point, it sure ain't
Prepped up
Joey.
and ready to go.
Little baby love show.
I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one thinking of the bit on Simpsons where Mr. Burns orders the Rolling Stones killed, right?
Rolling Stones killed, yeah.
I mean, I think I saw that meme shared quite a bit with the President's Big Boy Parade this weekend.
Do as I say.
Do as I say, yes, have those Rolling Stones killed, please.
But, sir.
Up in this town, I can sing.
Yeah, we got rid of Beavis and Butthead, but we still released the Weasel.
Ugh, dreadful.
I
I
just...
think that's more a sign of the fact that no one remembers what a polyshore is.
just the idea that they do not remember that's a reference to anything.
A
If you
polyshore.
hadn't reminded me, I wouldn't have.
A polyshore is just like when there's multiple beaches attached to each other.
Ah.
I'm helpful.
Hold on. I just spilled an entire bottle of water on myself.
Oh no!
Why?
I have a drinking problem.
I was trying to open a sandwich and it was right there, and I knocked it with my hand, and it was like half closed.
Sandwiches
Like, you know
don't
when-
have
when-
water.
Yeah, I'm more like lost in the phrase opening a sandwich.
How else do you put ketchup on it?
I was about to
fanboy?
say that's how you get the mustard on there.
It has like a plastic over it.
But she's still thinking.
You gotta
Oh, you
shrink
don't
wrap
eat the
that.
plastic?
Yeah, I was gonna open the plastic covering of it.
Release the sandwich.
Sandwich unleashed.
Lunatic
Well,
sandwich.
I mean, isn't
unleashed.
that kind of what an open face sandwich is?
I was thinking, like, when I was making that shit post, I was thinking more of Jaws Unleashed.
Fair enough. I mean,
It's
yeah, I can
Jaws.
kind of see that. You get a sandwich, kind of like a hand puppet, comes out of the water, and in Soviet Russia, sandwich eats you.
You ever had a burger take a bite out of you?
Once. Sandwich?
I mean, I haven't, but that's because I live in Michigan, and if you like order a thing on the menu that says spicy, it's gonna like that just means it has some seasoning in it.
We have discovered salt.
Oh, don't get too fancy here.
Like if you buy curry powder at the store, you get put on a watch list.
I do appreciate that locally we do have Asian markets, so you can get like legit crap. But
Oh yeah, like
The-
the closest kind of big town to me is Saginaw to my east, and there's this little honestly kind of sad little strip mall, but it's got no less than 3 Asian grocery stores of different varieties.
yeah, no,
Oh.
there's one of those around with like multiple options. But we do have that as an option, but our local like actual supermarket definitely just stocks like salsas and such flavors as mild and medium. Like, okay, can we kick that up to anything? No, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I went up to the farmers market a couple weeks back, and there was this guy there who was selling cottage industry salsa that he'd made, and so I asked to try his spiciest one, and he was like, "You sure?" And I was like, "Yep." And I tried it, and I barely felt a burn from
Yeah,
it. It
that's a
was
shame.
really really tasty though, and so I want more because I went through it within just like 2 days. But he hasn't been back the last couple times I've been there.
And he never returned. And it turns out he died in this very place 30 years ago! Just the salsa guy! He was pretty alright. We made a legend about him. I do appreciate how
Well,
often
I
Lunar
hope he is
gives you a
selling more
dungeon.
delicious but not spicy salsa in the sky.
I appreciate how often Lunar gives you a dungeon that's like 5 feet from a healing location, so you don't have to like go insane.
And this is way more pleasant than what it's gonna do next, where you can absolutely save yourself into a fucked position.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wow! I actually have enough for Dragon Protect at this point.
But yeah, I absolutely, as a child, saved myself in the Red Dragon's Cave with no way of actually beating the boss.
Oh,
Were
no.
you just completely stuck? Like no resolution?
No, I just had to start the game over again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oof.
There's
About
no
what
way
I'd
out
expect.
once you get in there without defeating the boss. Working Designs, in their infinite wisdom, guaranteed that the boss would be higher level than it was supposed to be.
Of course.
And as a child, I was chronically underleveled by just running away from a lot of fights. So that fight was absolutely impossible.
God.
It only helped us motivate without it.
I'm just gonna use up all my resources because I can just kind of exit the dungeon at will here. Does this little vignette have a boss?
No.
Okay.
She went.
God, there's just so many random things here. Yeah, Lunar is the kind of game like Chrono Trigger. I feel is a game where basically you're always proper with the level curve. If you just like anytime you encounter an enemy, just fight it, call it a day. But this is definitely one of those games where it's kind of like, did you want me to fight everything in this area, or am I supposed to like try to quickly get through it?
Yeah, it helps that Chrono Trigger is like all of the like random encounters really feel like they were like specifically engineered. Like there's thought put into them. They were meant to be done.
Yes. And there's enough of a variety that it's like, okay, this one's slightly different from the last one. Like, use your brain, figure it out.
And this one has like a little cute pre-battle animation.
Yeah.
The imps get mad if you steal their ball. That's actually another
I was literally
monster.
just thinking of that. It's like the first best example in Chrono Trigger. It's like funny how that works out.
It's like how everyone says the best part of Doom was knee deep in the dead.
Doom, which the internet has now decided is the perfect video game for some reason.
I'm gonna say it is the best DOS action game.
I would say that. That seems reasonable.
In the same way as I would say like Mega Man X is the best Super Nintendo platformer. That one might be controversial, but
I'm
I will stand
thinking,
by
like,
it.
because Mega Man X is really quite good.
it's good, but I don't really think of it as a platformer.
Like they're
For me, it's just like
Well, what kind of game is it then?
action.
Yeah.
I would describe it as a platformer, but for me, it's just that it's very hard for my loyalty to Mario World to be shaken.
That's fair.
Yeah, and I was, God help me, I was replaying some of Donkey Kong Country 2 recently, and that shit's on lock. Like that's a really good game for what it is.
One of my favorite YouTubers, Kim Justice, described it as the best Euro platformer, and that's something that I agree with.
Whew. Like damning with the most faint of praise.
Which game was this again? I wasn't listening.
Donkey Kong Country.
I mean,
Well, I said
it is a
2.
European platformer. Yeah, I would say that that's a fair point to make.
I mean, it's a weird thing to say, but I feel like Donkey Kong Country 2 has too much Nintendo influence to be considered European. Like, for one thing, it's playable.
Wow. Says the man who just played Plock a few.
I was about to say, I feel like Plock is much
Yeah.
more of a European platformer than Donkey Kong Country.
And I'm picking up.
Like, do we consider Grand Theft Auto a European game?
Yeah.
Absolutely, like the original, and probably number 2. After that, it's more debatable, but
Number 2, taking place in the only city that's never been revisited in any of the games, Anywhere City, USA.
It really could be anywhere.
Grand Theft Auto 2 is a very strange game.
but like it wasn't until many years after initially playing it that I learned that like Grand Theft Auto was made by the same people who made Lemmings. But as soon as like I realized that, it's like, oh yeah, that tracks.
I had the same realization, but with Space Station Silicon Valley. Because, like, after realizing it was the same people, it's like, oh, yeah, okay, this is the same game.
Space Station, Silicon Valley, Body Harvest, Lemmings, they all have obvious aesthetic and tonal similarities.
I mean, somebody would have had to actually have played Body Harvest for that to be recognized, but other than
Fuck
that,
you.
I agree with you.
I will put you in the ground.
You want to claim you played Body Harvest? Fine, tell me what color the last level is.
Hey, I didn't say I beat it.
I mean, if it's an English video game, you know, goes without saying you didn't beat it.
A very interesting game. I think that there's a lot more of its DNA in Grand Theft Auto 3 than Grand Theft Auto 1 or 2's DNA.
Fair enough.
Agreed, and also, Body Harvest, I feel, is very uniquely a game that was trying to be 17 different things at once, and, like, never got to any of those places, but it's so clearly brimming with ideas that you can see what they were trying for something cool here.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, they've got, like, almost Zelda-like dungeons for, like, 30 seconds.
I love when video games are, like, way too ambitious for what they can actually do. Especially when it's like, you know, you go there 20 years later and, oh, this is just, you know, something that is common.
And the funny thing is I wouldn't even say that it's too ambitious for what it can do. It's just a matter of, like, they created this whole little on-foot dungeon system that, whether or not they could use it or not, like, they used it for, like, 3 different areas in a 20-hour game. Like, it's, like, I don't even know why they bothered to put this in, unless it was just, you know, part of some aborted build of the game where that was more featured.
So, Space Station, Silicon Valley, and Body Harvest were both originally going to be published by Nintendo.
Yes.
There was a lot of chafing back and forth about the direction of Body Harvest in particular, which is where some of the Zelda elements come from. Uh,
Like how Diddy Kong Racing was originally supposed to be an RPG.
I think you're thinking of Banjo-Kazooie.
I'm pretty sure I'm
DKR
thinking
was
of Diddy Kong
Pro-Am
Racing.
64. DKR, I remember being Pro-Am 64 for some portion of its development. I don't remember when it was an RPG. It was a few things. I don't remember it being an RPG. Maybe I'm misremembering. I know the Banjo-Kazooie started as Project Dream, which was like a weird Super Nintendo RPG where a child fought pirates. But yeah, like a lot of those games like went through a lot of wildly weird gestation periods. But for Body Harvest and Space Station Silicon Valley, it really soured the relationship by virtue of the fact that it's like this game is now like 9 months late, and we had penciled it in to be like our big game for like Q1 1998, and like we're now trying to like really putting our marketing muscle behind like Ocarina of Time. Like, sorry guys, the time has passed.
And I do remember Body Harvest being like God, like 12 separate issues in Nintendo Power having a preview for it. Like, coming soon!
Yeah, that game was super late. Silicon Valley was super late. But yeah, both were originally at one point scheduled to be published by Nintendo itself. Which is why some of them have why they have marks. Why they have the appearance of at one point Nintendo was probably sending them feedback about like, can you try this? And then, meanwhile, playing Grand Theft Auto 1 is very strange, both for its extremely arcadey design. I don't know how to describe why that.
No,
game
it is
like
very, very like
Yeah,
arcadey.
you want to get a high score.
Well, you need to get a high score to move between levels. There is no saving except between levels.
And there's there's the multipliers, there's points displayed very prominently during play.
And if you fail a mission, the game doesn't care. It just like, go back to the payphones, get a different one. Who cares?
A different one.
Though honestly, the best way I found to like get through the levels, if you want to get through the levels, is to just find one of those places where you can crush cars and just keep stealing cars. You'll never break the police wanted threshold if you do it like at a reasonable pace, and you'll make so much money.
Yeah, like actually doing missions is kind of a chumps game, both because the missions themselves aren't very fun and they tend to get you killed.
At which point you lose the multiplier that is what you're supposed to do the missions to gain.
But, yeah, and then GTA 2's entire structure is completely bizarre. Also, they added in saving, but in an extremely baffling way that's hard to parse out how it works. Like, you just go into a church, and then the game takes $50,000 from you, and then the pastor is like, another soul is saved! And that's supposed to indicate to you that the game saved.
That's cute. Yeah, it has been... God, I'm trying to think. I think I've played GTA 2 once since GTA 3 came out. Like, just because I played GTA 1 a lot in high school, oddly enough, because I had a friend who was like vaguely obsessed with it, and it wasn't my game, but it was kind of like, oh yeah, Sean, let's play this game, and like GTA 2 was like, oh, this is cute, and then of course GTA 3 came along, and I was like, oh, this is I can run around with a rocket launcher now.
I briefly thought that you were mentally confused because I was answering another question. My actual intended sentence opener was were you the person that was playing Grand Theft Auto Mission Pack number 1, London 1969?
Possibly.
Were you the one playing Grand Theft Auto Mission Pack number 2, London 1961? Quite possibly the single poorest selling and most obscure entry in the most popular video game franchise of all time.
You know, I just had a buddy who was like, I remember because it was high school and we had a gym class together, and I swear anytime like you know how you're playing like baseball, like it's your inning, you spend half the time in the dugout type of thing. Anytime that there was like downtime like that, he'd just be describing PlayStations of Grand Theft Auto games. And I assure you, that is not as interesting as you might have imagined.
Check this out.
Oh, you know, you know, you can get a game over just because the cop's touching you, but you're still in the car. But if they touch you for too long,
don't let the cops touch you.
It's good life advice.
Yeah, like I'm always floored by the existence of Grand Theft Auto Mission Pack number 2, London 1961.
Well, it's like Lemmings Christmas edition.
Oh no, more lemmings. Here
That's
comes
for
the
GTA 1?
Yeah, that's for GTA 1.
Oh gods, why won't the lemmings stop?
I'm going to personally hunt down and murder Lomax.
I was just about to reference that, damn it, fanboy.
That was
It was gonna be the one
logical
time
place.
I got to reference an obscure game that nobody played, and just kind of not great.
You could have pulled up Lemmings 2: The Tribes.
Oh, I played that.
3D Lemmings.
Like I said, games that nobody played.
Alright, I got Starlight, I got 6 Angel Tears. I think I'm good to go to the volcano.
I like how Sony
believe
just sort
in
of
you,
owns
Bob.
Lemmings, but has done nothing with the property since the Vita.
I really feel bad that Lemmings like hasn't survived to the modern era because
Like, if Sony was doing, like, if they wanted to, like,
It's the
expand
perfect
into
thing for
casual
mobile.
content, put Lemmings on the goddamn phone. You will sell a lot. Like, a free-to-play Lemmings on the phone would do, frankly, upsetting numbers. So,
and I'll say Lemmings is one of like I can name 2 games that my mother ever actually played a video game. Well, 3, I guess. Tetris and Dr. Mario on the Game Boy, and Lemmings. And, like, she played Lemmings on the PC, and enjoyed it. And, like, my mother is not a gamer. Like, if it's not solitaire,
pretty
she doesn't give a
broad
shit. So there's
The
obviously
arcade
some
version of
appeal to the
Lemmings?
broad audiences there.
My mom played Doom death matches with me.
Nice.
Nice.
remember Arcade Lemmings? That prototype floating around.
Which prototype?
Lemmings, the arcade version.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think it would have been a very good arcade game, honestly.
It wouldn't have, but I'm fascinated that it exists.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, it's fucked up that Beat is in here, but communicating via text.
Fuck
No, I
up.
just wrote that shit because I saw Healing Nut and was like, yes, nut. Nut.
It's a nut that makes you better.
Hello.
Hi.
So, hi everyone else who's joined, and I didn't.
Hey, Callie.
Oh, Callie's too?
I mean, I said hello, but you guys were talking about fucking Grand Theft Auto, and I was like, certainly, Grand Theft Auto 6, a pertinent and timely topic of conversation.
Oh no, we're
No,
talking
I
about
was
even more
talking about
timely Grand Theft Auto 1.
I was talking very specifically about the most obscure entry in the most popular franchise, which is a very interesting distinction to have as far as I am concerned.
It is kind of fucked up that, like, between Grand Theft Auto and Fallout, that's 2 games with, like, the first, like, 2 entries are completely unrecognizable compared to, like, everything after that, and nobody plays the originals.
I have
Except,
to say,
like,
Actually, boy, like
play the
you
original.
That's not true.
you
There's,
live
like,
in the shadows. Like
Yep.
There is a Fallout. The first two Fallouts have a very what is it?
Very active
Dedicated
following in
members.
Eastern Europe. Yes, I know.
But they have grognards all over the world. Like the thing to point it with Grand Theft Auto is that there is no constituency for Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2.
I was going to say they
Yeah, 'cause-
never
They're not
like you think it would be like a backup, like Street Fighter 6 recently had, like, in the World Tour mode there are arcade machines where you can play old Capcom games. Like you've never seen in Grand Theft Auto 5. It's not like, oh look, there's a cute little Game Boy you can find that lets you play the original. No, you're not playing it.
Way back in the day, if you signed up for Rockstar's newsletter, you got access to Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2 as like free downloads, and they don't even do that anymore because it is not an incentive that works.
I actually downloaded those and played them.
The London 1961 expansion pack was PC exclusive. It did not come out on the PS1.
Well, yeah,
I would
they
save in
didn't release
second slot if I were
expansion
you.
packs on the PS1.
No, London 1969 actually did get it. It's
Well, then
only
never mind.
1961 that didn't come to the PlayStation. Also, if you played Metal Gear Solid on the if you played the European version of Metal Gear Solid 1 and you got the VR missions known as special missions there, you had to insert Metal Gear Solid 1's disc first before it would let you play the special missions. I
That's
don't know
beautiful.
why they did that.
To be mean. To make sure you
really
pay
no
the
other
money.
option. It's like, yeah, I already bought it, but no, you have to have
it's
bought the
like-
other game too.
It's like how the Japanese version of R-Type 1 for the TurboGrafx was in
Epic
two
game.
carts.
Yeah,
Well, two cards,
yeah.
but
Yeah, cue cards, turbo chips,
I liked Hue cards.
good old huckards.
Like I am the only person I have ever known who had a TurboGrafx as a kid, and I kind of take some pride in that. We
How do
didn't
you
have
feel
many
about Dungeon
games for it,
Explorers?
but we had it.
How did you feel about Dungeon Explorers?
I've never played it actually.
Contemplate Keith's courage in Alpha Zones.
See, I have a weird fondness
That
for
sounds
that.
like a. that
Like,
sounds
if,
like
if
a
for nothing else, then it is the single greatest contrast I have ever seen between a Japanese property and the American localization, because it is just unrecognizable. The American manual, it's like this dark story of an alien invasion and this teenager who held his father in his arms as he died and was given the last gift was, a robot suit with which to repel these, horrible alien invaders who've destroyed the earth. And then you look at the Japanese version, and it's this cute isekai story about a grade schooler who builds a weirdly proportioned robot out of clay in class, and then gets warped off to this fun fantasy land where it's very silly.
God bless Machine Euden Wataru. Let's see. I was gonna.
It was really wild playing Super Robot Wars X, where
Yeah, them pulling
the
that.
Machine
piece out of
Euden
the ground.
Wataru mixed with fucking Crossange.
Really bizarre.
Wait, Wait, what?
Yeah, that's the weird spanking one.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know what that is, and I don't like it.
It's not something that I will ever say people should
Recommend.
watch. But I have a soft spot for it because later on it becomes weirdly good about being anti-fascist.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah.
How much of this did you watch, Goggles Bob?
Huh?
How much of this did you watch, Goggles Bob?
Crossange?
Yeah.
All of it?
Wow.
I mean, it's the kind of thing I would just put on in the background and be like, really? Okay, sure.
I don't even
I could
know
put
what
on
you're
in the
talking
background
about.
something that was subtitled.
It's something that you would hate, Pete.
I mean, I can read the
Okay,
screen.
good to know.
I don't like if I'm reading the screen, it's no longer background watching.
Fair enough. I mean, like I recently, what I would say, background watched that what the subtitled version of that vaguely new Iseki about a 50-year-old salaryman who
Not even how it's spelled, man.
Isekai.
Seriously, man. Like, Bob, just you have to answer me honestly because I am asking this question in earnest. Are you just trying to piss us off? Because if you are, that's good. That's better. Just say yes. I'm trying to piss you off. That was my goal.
I used to watch anime. Okay. I'm used to reading
Iseki
words.
is just from the rocks.
So, Gogglebob, before you leave this dungeon, there is a fire sword you'll probably want to find so that you can have that for the Blue Dragon's cave.
That makes sense. Do we have any idea on location other than it's in this cave?
It's in the corners. There'll be like a place where you can leap onto some rocks that lead to a chest.
Okay.
I believe it's on the floor you're currently on.
I'll keep an eye out.
I've been down so long to the city.
I do have to say, I have no idea, like, if there's just such a difference in stats between my characters, or if somebody's, like, lagging behind on levels or equipment
It's not
or
actually
something.
possible to lag behind on levels in this game.
Yeah, no, you're...
Like you're literally all at level 25.
But it's funny how Alex
only-
takes a hit and it does, like, 2 damage, and then Dash loses, like, a quarter of his health.
You need to remember that Alex is absolutely patterned in terms of stats after a Dragon Quest hero, so he is the best at everything.
And Nash is, number one, he's a caster class. Number two, he's a douchebag. So people want to hit him.
Oh, I had Null actually hit the maximum carrying capacity.
Oh!
I guess I have a lot
Have
of
you
crap.
seen Bob's inventory, fanboy?
I have, but that inventory is enormous.
And
At
I
this
haven't
point,
sold anything since the game started. I keep meaning to do that.
Nor had I. At this point, I had probably just started throwing out healing leaves because they're simply not that useful.
That's just what I did.
I'm also just going. I'm also just going to speak the great words of Pro ZD here. But I only have 85 of them.
I've been back in the city for a long time and known for a long time.
No, the weather's so nice right now. I know it's not going to last, but there's like a cool breeze. It was like a warm day, but it's like
The moon haunts you.
it's
We've hit Michigan summer here, which means humid.
Yeah, that's the thing. That is in my near future, possibly like tomorrow. But in the meanwhile,
as Florida man, I just need to say, fuck all of y'all.
I kind of for the last week or so, I kind of sealed up my house and went on to AC. I thought temporarily because hey, I want to do that while the wildfire smoke's out there. And then I stepped outside today and just wall.
Nietzsche's less popular follow-up, humid, all too humid.
Apparently next oh wait, no, that's just later. Today that's getting cooler. Next week is getting even hotter.
Yep.
they're predicting some kind of like heat wave for
Solid
the
as
end
a
of the
rock.
week, but at the immediate moment there's a cool
Not
breeze
bad.
and I'm enjoying it.
Fair enough.
Solid as a rock.
You're back.
Maybe I got too many
I've
healing.
been. Oh, you nuttin'.
nuts.
I've been this past week with the passing of Beach Boy Brian Wilson. one, generally obsessed with like re-listening to old Beach Boys tracks because they were a favorite of my mother's, but also
Oh, mine too.
Yeah, I think everybody's
but
mom.
but also vicariously obsessed with Brian Wilson's lifelong obsession with the song "Shortening Bread."
Yeah, I've seen so many stories about shortening bread come up recently.
I'm just gonna pull the Wikipedia list because it's extremely funny. Of stories of him running, of other people like talking about how obsessed he was with the song "Shortening Bread."
I thought those were made up. That looked like
No,
a shit
those are real.
Apparently, he was
No,
also.
those are real.
I only heard about him being obsessed with Norbit.
No,
No,
Norbit was like the one movie he had seen.
Yeah, and then
over
it's
the
like,
past,
well,
like,
what's your
30 years.
favorite movie? It's Norbit. Moving on.
Guy who's only ever seen Norbit. Getting some real Norbit vibes from this.
It would have been
all
hilarious
of
if
these
his
are
answer was
cited.
Boss Baby.
All of these are cited. All of these are real. Alex Chilton, the former lead singer of Big Star, recalled receiving a middle-of-the-night phone calls from Wilson asking him to sing a recording of Shortening Bread. He was telling me I had the perfect voice for it. The Monkees' Mickey DeLenz said that when he tripped on LSD with Wilson, John Lennon, and Harry Nilsson, Wilson played Shortening Bread on piano over and over again. Biographer Peter Ames Carlin wrote that Elton John and Iggy Pop were bemused by an extended Wilson-led sing-along of Shortening Bread, leading Pop to flee the room, proclaiming, "I gotta get out of here, man. This guy is nuts."
You sent me these.
Yes, I did,
Oh.
because they were important.
The lyrics to Heroes and Villains would imply that he's seen more movies than just Norbit, or is that a song written by Townsend Van Sant?
The lyrics, he was not typically the lyricist. Heroes and Villains lyricist was Van Dyke Parks. At the time, he was able to see films, but bear in mind that between Heroes and Villains writing and him seeing Norbit was about 45 years, probably at least 25 of which were in the company of / conservatorship of like an extremely abusive psychologist named Eugene Landy, and generally basically total ego death at the hands of like copious drug abuse.
Oof.
Also, fun fact: my mother
very
has
unwell
opinions about Eugene Landy. Like, do not get her started.
Listen, if you know anything about Eugene Landy, it is hard not to have opinions about Eugene Landy. And this last one, the pièce de résistance. Musician Alice Cooper recalled that Wilson considered Shortening Bread to be the greatest song ever written. According to Cooper, when he asked why, Wilson responded, "I don't know, it's just the best song ever written."
Oh, just the best.
But
Did you not
There's
listen to it?
There's a bunch of Beach Boy recordings that are just like weird remixes of Shortening Bread, and they kind of slap, so...
I actually haven't
you might have
listened
been onto
to it. I
something.
should listen to it. Shortening Bread.
He might have been onto something. Who can say?
But to be fair,
But,
he was probably also pretty damn neuroatypical. So
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, you
He was-
think?
he was-
Good news, gang. I have a sandwich now.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a
Wait,
good chat.
awesome. Just whatever you do, Beat, don't open it in the vicinity of any water bottles.
Holmes is getting roasted.
My God, like I don't even know the context for that one, and I'm already just like mad at you for making fun of our dearly beloved Chrome. So how dare you?
I'm sorry, Chromes.
Always be careful when opening your sandwich.
Hold on, there you go.
But for real, Chrome's like, did you like fuck up the entire sandwich? Like it's just done?
It was one of those like my mom got it like at like Walmart or something, and it was in like a plastic packaging, and I was trying to open the packaging, and when I was opening it, like my wrist was like right next to like a water bottle, and I thought it was closed, but it was closed in like that way where it's like they put the lid on, but they didn't like twist it, and
That
like
is bullshit.
and like so when I was opening it, I knocked like the water bottle open and like spilled half of it like on myself and the floor.
It was a
That is-
disaster.
That's a modern tragedy. I stealthily avoided that conundrum by making the sandwich myself. Salami, pepper jack, and 2 pieces of whole wheat toast. The best in the
Yum.
world.
You would do that.
I like that you have family visiting, but they didn't feed you. That doesn't sound like proper family.
We're at the beach.
Oh,
There's
well, la-di
vendors.
da.
We were at the beach. Everybody had magic towels.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I don't know what that means, and
Get
I'm
fed by
not
them.
going to find out. You can't tell me. If anyone
It's a
tells
find
me,
a
Stories to rock lobster.
Motion in the ocean.
Yeah, see, this Krobes is only 10 minutes old, and he knows what this is about.
Yeah, you're really getting owned, Beat. I expected better of you, but I shouldn't have.
Fanboy, is there some trick in this area to getting around to that other side where I presume the fire sword is, or is it just I'll come back out eventually?
I think you'll come back out eventually. You'll know that
Okay.
you're at the end of the dungeon when you see a firewall.
I just
I
saw
was
a
just going
firewall.
to say, cast ice.
Oh,
The rock turns into, so the lava turns into rock, and you can walk across it.
I mean,
just
you
like
can
real
also
life.
just forward a port through it.
I get it.
Yeah, there's a firewall right over there.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a really big, long firewall.
Yeah, well, you got to be specific about these firewalls. I'm
Yeah,
in the
this
technology
is Goggle
field.
Bob we're talking about here, fanboy.
I would never talk about Goggle Bob.
I would. Hey, Goggle Bob, you
Yes?
certainly are.
Firewall.
Was there an end to that?
Exactly.
Yeah, Lunar is definitely one of the games, complete with the bromides, that I have, like, major FOMO fears about, just because of how easily you can miss some things.
I believe there's some bromides that are open to you by dint of being.
That's good, Avi.
If you go to the Ramus's shop, those will be open to you.
Ramus's shop will be open to you, and then you can make them say, nah, 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 nah.
And I was like, judgment!
I don't get it. I will not get it. I refuse to
I
get
won't get it either.
I think it's from
And frankly, I'm happy
Frostbite.
about that.
Well, one of my favorite YTMNDs took the song The
YTMND's
United
nuts.
States of Whatever and replaced all the whatevers with Kratos from Tales of Symphonia saying, judgment!
Wait, what the fuck are we doing here? What, this Lunar?
Lunar!
Yeah.
You haven't been here for any of the Lunar weeks?
No!
Well.
But like, we all were just so good at ignoring it, you just didn't care.
Oh my
You know,
god,
you
this is...
It's rare for you to like even open up the Twitch like stream, Avi. Like, let's not kid ourselves.
Well, I heard you say Ramus, and I was like, wait, that's a cursed name. God
versus Rain Man.
damn. So-
Ramus.
The important thing is I'm selling 100 onions right now.
So
Yay.
Too many onions.
There's
So
no
I-
such
I-
thing
I
as
was,
too many onions, Pete. You cook, you should know this.
Yeah. You typically just need like half an onion for 2 people.
What?
100 onions, that's just too many.
So in
Okay, I don't
so-
even know you, Beat. I'm
Oh
sorry.
dear.
I guess
This
you
sucks.
don't.
What
I thought we were
system is this
friends.
for? Are you? Is this? What the fuck
On
are we
all the
looking
modern
at?
systems now.
Why does this
All of-
cat have a person face?
I don't like that at all.
The cat. It's
Because nobody who draws anime can draw like animal faces. They all get human faces.
Yeah, this is like
Right.
half-ass Yoshiyuki Sadamoto character designs. Like,
Rat with human face gets medal from World Health Organization.
like this is fucking half-baked Ava designs here. Like,
We are not shovel faced. We are not shovel faced and arguing against the existence of Japanese war crimes enough to be Sadamoto.
okay. But no, this is like the other Ava character designer then, because these are Ava faces. Like they all have Shinji face, except for
Ugh.
Kyle. Kyle
What a
has
horrible
Kaji
thing to be
face.
cursed with.
Again, I just don't see enough shovel in those faces.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe you're just the lucky one. So this week is 2 weeks old. This week is 2 days old. I've been in the hospital twice.
Sure, you okay?
That's too much.
Too much? No, I had a drug
same
interaction.
reason.
So my shrinks got me on some new meds, and like I had a drug interaction on Monday that put me in the ER.
Oh, gee.
And I'm back. I'm fine. Like I got through it. Like, but then like literally on my I'm in the ER, and like on my way into the little like room that they're giving me, I take a step, and I come down on my leg, and I take a step, and like my fucking leg folds up under me, like it will not sustain my weight, like feel it into like pain, like I've been fucking shot. And I just completely collapse onto this poor medical technician. Like, and she's yelling, "Help! Can I get help? Hey, can someone help me?"
Oh no!
And then like, in runs like a handful of just like battle-hardened nurses who, I'm not a small man, but like the group of them has me like locked in place. Like I'm trying to stand up, they won't let me stand up. I'm trying to like, take my weight off of me. No, they will not let me move. They will not let me shift my weight. One of them slides a chair over. They put me in the chair. Like one of them scowls at me and says, "You better not fall. You better not hit the floor because I have to do more paperwork because of you. I'm gonna kick your ass."
Fair.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, it's fine. So I go. So like. I go into like the walk-in clinic at the orthopedic place, and they're like poking around on my knees, like, "You're gonna have to go get some imaging done. Like you got to stick around, and you got to wear these horrendous paper basketball shorts and walk around in this place for like all afternoon." And then like the doc sits me down, and he's like, "So, how much do you want a knee replacement?" Like, none.
Not terribly.
It's like your knee is all. It's like basically, medically speaking, your knee is all fucked up, man.
Oh.
That's grim. I'm sorry,
He's
dude.
like, look at these. See these films. See the difference between your two knees. Like, oh yeah, one of these knees is all fucked up.
Any idea what caused that, sir?
I was going to say, can you think of anything?
No, but my knees just fucked up from like I fucked it up when I was a teenager, and I've just been walking around on it and shit. And
that one knee got fucked up by some incident, and now walking on it for decades has utterly ravaged it.
Exactly.
When I was around 20, my grandmother told me, you'll. Well, one of these days you're gonna have like one of your knees is just gonna go completely out, and it's gonna be the one that you hurt back when you were a kid, and didn't even think anything of.
Yeah. That's basically it. And I mean the good thing is that like now knee replacements are the majority of knee replacements are done on people whose life expectancy is shorter than the life expectancy of the knee replacement. Interesting fact there.
Yeah.
It's like how above the age of 80, nearly 100% of men have prostate cancer, but prostate cancer takes so long to kill you that like doesn't matter.
Not even worth treating. Who gives a shit?
Not even worth treating. Like, so this is a case where on average, like people get knee replacements. It's like, you'll be dead before this thing wears out. Don't worry about it. But like, if you're like in your 40s,
there's
like,
replacement plans.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you, my friend, are signing up for multiple surgeries. I'm like, well, what the fuck else am I gonna do? The way I was talking about it and I was thinking about it, and it's like, do I want good knee years now, or do I want more good knee years when I'm like 88?
I would go with more good knee years now because now's when we need them.
So I checked it out.
When you're 88, there's going to be other things you don't want.
Yeah,
you want the excuse to not walk. Like,
So,
I'm
like-
88. You can't make me walk anyway. But also, I have a bum knee. Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. It's getting, storms are brewing. My bum knee is now the size of my bum knee is now the size of one of those world record cabbages. But no, it's like I'm when you turn 40, your Captain America body just sets sail. It's fucking gone. But like I had not prepared myself for being in my early 40s and like immediately having a relationship.
That shit's over.
Yeah, that shit's over. Like I am now going to the doctor like my grandfather used to, where he's like, "Yeah, my finger feels funny." And next thing you know, he's like,
Turns out you've got gout.
Turns out you got the gout. It's like you got the gout. Plus, we got to keep you under what do you call it? Observation for 2 days. Because you have so much radium in your body, we're all shocked that you're still alive. Shit like that.
You could have like walking ghost syndrome.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. You have the most significant case of walking ghost syndrome we've ever seen.
God.
You've got exploding head syndrome.
Yeah.
Just good old bad syndrome.
Exploding head syndrome is my favorite condition name because it's one of the widest gaps between how bad it sounds and how bad it actually is.
What's this now?
Came up with that name to prank you.
Exploding head syndrome.
Oh.
That sounds really bad. Yeah.
But it's like it's a form of tinnitus, basically.
I was about to say,
gets
it's an annoyance.
it gets really perceptually
It nearly
loud.
sucks.
I mean, I've already got that shit. Didn't even bother getting a diagnosis. I'm just like, yep. Gonna sleep with
There's
the
ringing in my ears, not a whole lot of other things.
gonna sleep with the Bluetooth headband on, listening to Warlocracy videos. Because otherwise,
I
it's
do the
just
same, but with
all night
no
long.
Caldwell Gervais and Crontendo.
There you go. See, whatever. You're a YouTuber of choice.
It's like, yeah, so I was a child of the 90s. I once placed my head entirely inside a fucking subwoofer compartment while someone was listening to Cottonmouth Kings.
Like when it showed up, like when I noticed it and it wasn't going away. It was like 2020 actually, and I was just like, huh. Wonder what caused that. And then I thought back on my life. It was like, oh yeah, everything I've done.
My hearing is apparently in really good condition for my age. Like, I can still hear some of those frequencies you're supposed to not be able to hear after your 20s.
Wow.
Ooh.
Impressive.
Forever.
So you
But then, like, I
not listen to
notoriously
sounds?
Just keep the volume low. It's not hard.
Like,
don't stick your head
when
in
I
the
listen
amp.
to music, I have the volume down way, way, way lower than anyone else I've ever heard listen to music.
Yeah.
I keep my Winamp at volume 3. The end.
Because
I
sounds better
typically
when
when I'm
it's
using
louder.
the earbuds, I typically have it at like less than 25%. I don't know if that's high or what.
Like the receiver I have my TV audio plugged into, technically it's muted now, but when it's not, I usually run it at like minus 45 decibels.
Damn.
I, on the other hand, have been to the most. Sorry, this joke is dying on the vine. Never mind. I was going to make a joke about how like 80% of my hearing loss is from the band Twisted, and I don't care.
Was it worth it?
Absolutely.
Obviously, yes.
Evidently not.
Jamie Madrox and Monoxide Child form the core of my personality.
Wait, Twisted is like the non-ICP Juggalo band, yeah?
Oh yes, it is.
Okay, excellent.
That's not an oxymoron?
No, it's not.
There are other followers of the Juggalos.
What a bizarre thing.
They are. It.
Ironically, I have met plenty of Juggalo bands. I have seen plenty of Juggalo bands I don't want to listen to, but I have yet to meet a Juggalo I did not want to hang out with.
Understood.
Juggalos. They are. they're very forgiving of people's quirks. They are quite free with their weed. They will likely feed you.
I knew one juggalo before like the modern era. And unfortunately, the time I knew him was when he had either undiagnosed or untreated bipolar, and was going through one of the transitions from like manic to depressive.
Oh, that's rough.
That's no fun.
Sorry to hear.
That's rough.
It's like the song "The Next Episode," but not really.
No, not really.
Except for everything.
So it's like I've never seen a person stomp out an entire bonfire before.
Oh God. Yeah,
That's
just
actually kind of
someone-
impressive.
Yeah, no,
someone
like
with no.
it was scary as hell when it was happening, but in retrospect, holy shit, that was hardcore.
Yeah. Like, oh wow, you have basically no impulse control, do you?
Yeah, like no impulse control, but also like no fear, but like in a bad way, where you really
In a
should be
bad
afraid of this shit.
Not bad.
There
Yeah,
are
like-
things that it is in fact healthy to be afraid of.
Yeah, like, I don't fuck around with alligators. And I consider myself to be, pretty brave, but, certain things are just dumb.
You just look at the
And-
alligators like, nah, man, this alligator would fuck me up.
Not
Yeah.
today, little dinosaur.
Credit, he did not hurt any of us.
That's
He
not even,
apparently,
like, little.
After he, stormed away from like our little camp out, he went back to his house and apparently really fucked up his room.
Eh.
That's too bad.
Yeah, that's a guy going through it.
Yep, that's it.
So I hope he's doing better now.
Yeah.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are cases like that where it would not take much,
Red Skull posted in the chat, crossing the threshold from brave to reckless. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, hi, Red Skull.
That's
We
Screaming
love-
Red Skull.
Yeah.
We love a
I
screaming
appreciate
red
Screaming Red
skull.
I
Skull.
abbreviated their name a little bit. I hope they don't mind.
Like, no, there's another red skull who mostly hums. We hate
I mean,
that
there's
red
another
skull.
red skull that is
Well, that
notably
Speak for yourself. I love all Red Skulls. If I run into an not that Red Skull, obviously.
no,
I especially love the
I'm just
Nazi red
saying,
skull.
there's
Love the
there's-
Nazi red skull.
There's
I wanna
good
give him
Red Skulls
kisses.
and there's bad Red Skulls. Thankfully, we've got one of the good ones.
Yeah, no, Screaming Red
Yes.
Skull's great. Okay.
What's that?
Red Skull fucking rules.
Yeah.
He also also posts "fuck that Red Skull," which legit.
Yeah.
too legit to quit.
Wait, stop. One more time.
Listen.
Impressive.
Remember the end of the Too Legit to Quit music video where it is implied that Michael Jackson himself has become an MC Hammer fan?
That
I
is.
do.
I
Incredibly
I wouldn't
brave.
blame. Like MC Hammer was legit. Like, I like.
No,
his
we
stuff.
all loved MC Hammer.
We all did. Apparently, if you came up in Oakland in the '70s, like you likely had a legitimate fear of MC Hammer. That the
You
man who would
might
later
order
become
someone to
MC
kill you.
Hammer was like a legitimately dangerous individual.
Oh wow.
At least that is the story I have heard.
Well, I hope he's doing better now.
Hammer man, hammer.
God damn it. You know what we need? MC Hammer is like, you know what I need? I need to buy another house. And I need a cartoon that is about me and magic shoes.
He became Hammer Man. I love the intro to Hammer Man because it is absolutely what would happen if you just told him you have 15 minutes to come up with a rap intro to this cartoon.
I feel like that's too much time spent on coming up with a rap intro because Schooly D literally wrote the Aqua Teen intro like while driving to the place. just did not
I
care.
Yeah,
mean,
well,
I
Hammerman is not to that standard.
Okay, I
That's
do have to say
upsetting.
that the whole wrote it on the way there thing may have shined through in the final product. Not saying it's bad, but I
My name is
believe that it
Shakula,
was a
the
quick
microwave.
job.
I
God,
took like
that's-
20 minutes to come up with a way to make the opening of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air about the first episode of Fresh Precure.
I'm not ready for that, and I'm not going to acknowledge that.
Please, Hammer, don't hurt him.
You hurt them.
The crime.
Fuck them up, Hammer. Make them afraid of you.
Make him no fear.
Here's how it started a long time ago. The legend
Why-
of the
that
hammer
is-
and how it began to grow.
I don't like this. I don't like this at
Given
all.
magical shoes from a hip hop Motown dude. Together they had power. They stood up for what was right. But Gramps was getting old and he couldn't keep up the fight. Right. Oh my god, the rhyme and meter on this is so bad.
Not great.
His granddaughter. They went out on the road to find the man they knew could tell who was worthy of the load.
Is that-
Worthy of
Met
the
a guy
load.
named Stanley who was
They had to
dancing
figure out
every
something that
night.
rhymed.
He
That's-
helped the kids play every day. His hop was out of sight.
All right, I'm gonna go into the kitchen and get myself a beer because otherwise I'll have to keep hearing this.
Set them on the ground
You
and
couldn't make that
the
rhyme,
began
Beat?
to groove. The thieves knew it once.
I'm
that
gonna
they
go into the
find the
kitchen
man.
and get
They
myself a
hopped right on his
beer.
feet and he became
Got to get
Hammer
myself
Man,
out
Hammer,
of the stream
Hammer
here.
You know,
I'm really looking
one of the
forward to
most
this
cursed
stream
things
getting-
I realized a couple years ago is that the song Tom's Diner has a meter that is like really easy to fit sentences to.
Awful. Nothing good will come of this.
Nothing
And
good.
like at one point, like my brain just decided, oh, I'm just while you're trying to do actual work, I'm going to come up with an adaptation of the Saturday Night Live David Pumpkin skit to the tune of Tom's Diner.
Oh, this sounds terrible.
Nightmare.
Wretched.
I am watching David Pumpkins. He's this weird guy played by Tom Hanks. I am on an elevator. I am sitting with my asso. And the skeletons are dancing. And they slap each other's booties. And the sound effects are quite excessive. We are so confused. Do 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 do.
Welcome back, Beat.
The other thing I will say about Hammerman is that I just appreciate okay, celebrity cartoon. I'm gonna be in it. I'm gonna write the theme song. I will devote no more than 5 seconds to either of these paths and then move on.
So I'm moving on with my life. Yeah, it does. I'm gonna make this the most Pareto optimal, terrible children's show theme in human history.
Yeah, it's important.
Really,
No
there's
one will be
almost a sort of
able to
honor in that.
accuse me. No one will be able to accuse me of casting pearls before swine here.
Bob is playing Silver Story. He is fighting these two dragons. There's a cat
They're really more
flying
like
along the edge
Like
of the
gargoyles.
screen.
I know Gargoyles is hard to fit into any kind of song.
They're really more like giant cherries.
Oh, was it you who rang the bell of awakening?
Mhm.
God, why won't one of these just die? I've been focusing on one. Oh, there we go. Never mind.
Are you sure you've been focusing on one? It can be easy to lose track of which is which.
Yeah, no, I vaguely remember that and have been distinctly focusing, but we're good.
So,
They're pretty-
anyone here remember the movie True Romance?
No.
It
Nope.
sounds familiar. I have no idea what happens in it or what it's about.
It's like it's more or less Quentin Tarantino's first movie. He wrote the script and Tony Scott actually directed the picture.
Tony Scott's done like a million movies, right? Like,
I will interrupt to say one more thing about this boss fight before it leaves the screen. Gogglebob actually got relatively lucky here because sometimes you'll get that thing where like both bosses do the attack that hits all characters.
I was about to say they
like,
weren't doing the fire
if they keep
attack
doing that over and over,
simultaneously.
you just cannot keep up with it.
oh yeah, Beverly Hills Cop too. Yeah, Tony Scott. Yeah, okay. Damn.
They will nuke you, it is painful, but they didn't, so Bob's okay.
Beverly Hills Cop, Axel, gonna find those brothers.
Truly.
It's definitely
truly,
one thing about old RPGs. There was always that possibility that you were doing absolutely nothing wrong, just the random number generator decided to hate you today.
That was my last experience playing Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Like, I remembered it as being, oh yeah, no, it was the super easy, baby Final Fantasy, but I liked it. And then I played through it, and it was just an asshole to me.
The biggest thing that's going on with it in terms of making it easy is really that they just made it so that, like, if you die, you just start right back up.
Well, also right, but there's like all of those monsters that can like Pazuzu's tower and max
I'm saying
shit.
that the fights themselves are not easy; they're just not punishing.
Fair.
Well, I will say, I honestly would say the Mystic Quest fights, I don't know if easy is the right word, but just given the limited number of enemies that can appear and your 2 party members, like, it's hard to fuck up that badly, which I think makes a big difference.
That's fair. That's fair. Just you get monsters that get multi-target insta-stone attacks.
I was about to say, if you get turned to stone, you get turned to stone. Like, there's not much to do about that. But it's just kind of like, you kind of can't go, like, Final Fantasy 1, I feel, is a game right down to the fact that you could choose just an absolute, like, bullshit party if you don't know what you're doing. Like, Mystic Quest does help you out in that regard.
That's fair. I did recently watch a YouTube video where a guy tried to play Final Fantasy 1 with not spending any money in game.
I mean, I feel like you could do it with like a black belt or something.
Nope, because the black belts, like, they start really, really bad stats. And, like, the entire difficulty of the thing was getting through the first dungeon, which took, like, hundreds of tries.
In that case, yeah, I can believe that.
Because I did Final Fantasy 1 with all black belts, and the two things that make it brutally hard are the first, like, the first few levels, because you start with horrible stats. But if you can get them to the point where they're getting multiple hits with their hands, you've pretty much got it. The next filter is at the Kraken fight, because got to you probably don't have enough damage per turn to outrace the Kraken.
I beat Kraken with 4 black belts. I'm in the satellite, the space station.
My first run.
Is this on NES one?
Yes, on.
Okay,
NES.
okay. No, that's good. That's good. Like, I bounced off of Kraken pretty hard, but I didn't try to level him a whole lot more after that.
My first run through of Final Fantasy V, I went with the 4 monks, and it worked real well until I got to Byblos, and Byblos was like, "Oh yeah, hi, Discord."
Rip.
Now, I did it on the Game Boy Advance version, and the PSP version actually, and that both of those, like, going with 4 black belts was just. It was
I
great.
couldn't get past Byblos when I tried Thief, Monk, White Mage, and
Which one's Byblos?
Knight.
The library boss.
Yeah, the boss of the library.
Yeah, pretty famous sticking point.
Awful little fucker.
Who like the one thing that gives
Oh, that's
Monk
Final Fantasy
black belts
V. I was talking
there.
about Final Fantasy One. My bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is he a pretty rough boss then?
If
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't have magic attacks, he is. Or if you don't have
Okay.
a fire attack specifically.
He drains the party's MP with magic hammer.
You can also like the big thing that you run into is that if you're doing a 4-job fiesta where you don't have enough like physical damage output,
Mm-hmm.
After a certain point he randomly counterattacks with drain, so it can become very, very difficult to actually reach. You can just end up in a horrible stalemate.
Is Final Fantasy V like good?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
oh
Okay.
yeah, no, it's a real good game.
1
I'm
and
gonna try
5 are the two ones that have the most replayability.
I tried 5 once and just completely bounced off of it. I might try it.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like people who like 1 should like 5.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't actually like 1 till I was in my 20s.
Oh, me either. I hated it as a teenager, and when I tried again in my 30s, I loved it.
Yeah, no, you got to.
Should try
It's a
one
it's a
again
very
sometime.
different game. It's a very different game than the other Final Fantasies. Like I
1,
like-
3, and 5 are all quite have a lot
Final
of
Fantasy
continuity.
1 is basically top-down wizardry, so
yeah, that's a good way to think of it.
Yeah,
That's a good way
1,
to
3, and 5 have a lot of continuity of design, so those tend to sort of go together.
Mm-hmm.
I just use my dragon
Thinking
wings to
about
get out of here?
temporary secretary
Yeah,
again.
okay, there's one of these right here.
Lord.
Axel Foley's gonna catch those drugs. Do.
Can I just use a magic to leave this dungeon forever?
Yeah, you can use the magic to get back to the hot air balloon.
Oh, okay, good.
thankfully Fanboy isn't full of hot air.
Not sure about that one.
Glad I got to come in and hit the hit the make him say
Sorry, I got
back.
distracted and was looking at blue sky. And have you guys
That
seen
was
the
me.
guy who proposed to his AI girlfriend thing?
God, no.
Look at that.
Okay,
Probably
so
read in the line.
the twist at the minute mark in the video is his actual wife.
Oh yeah,
Is she just sitting there like watching this happen?
Yeah, no, they just cut to her and she's like, "Please don't like fucking film this. I hate everything about this.
I don't blame her.
I'm sorry, my husband is such a fucking loser."
I hope she finds the happiness.
I hope she does too.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
God. Like,
Guys,
just gonna
talking
find
about
out
getting
in, like-
reduced to tears by his chatbot. And
we're gonna
God.
find out in 2 days that he owns an AI company and that this was some sort of viral marketing thing, right?
you know what? I prefer that. I would prefer that to the actually more likely scenario that he's just a fucking loser.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
he's a loser
I
either
think
way.
He's a loser either way.
I
But
feel like the hallmark of our age is that you know that line that used to kind of exist between grifters and true believers has just gone. It's just gone.
it doesn't exist
It could
anymore.
it could be a bit like that he's doing for viral marketing, but then he legit
But he's
believes
still
it
a
too.
huge loser.
Yeah, like so much of the time now, like I see something, I'm like, ah, yes, this is a bit, and then it keeps going and keeps
Yep.
going and keeps going, and I'm like, nobody's this committed. And if they were, that would be insane.
That would be what they call that. That would be like Andy Kaufman level dedication.
Yeah, and like I used to just dismiss shit all the time out of hand as that obviously this is a joke, and I can't do that anymore. It's just
That's right.
it's
not wise.
I don't think it's just me that changed. Something changed.
No,
such
no.
thing as jokes anymore because of woke.
Satire is a kind of humor, but it's not funny.
Man on the moon.
Man
Yeah,
on the
the greatest casualty of the plague was satire.
Napoli 21 checkers and
Personally, I think the greatest casualty of the plague
yeah.
was like our sanity.
It didn't
We are
help,
all
but
cr-
there's strong
all
evidence
crazy
we were
people.
already
Well,
crazy.
I would not hold much store in my sanity before the plague.
Yeah, it's true. Like the way I see it, like other people are mentally ill. I'm crazy.
I think it felt
Agreed.
liberating for a lot of people.
A lot of people like suddenly felt, oh, I can finally be the person I've always wanted to be, the absolute worst version of myself.
Yeah, no, that's it. It's like I think there were some people who were like, oh yeah, I put a squat rack in my living room, and I just that was all that changed. Like God bless you, sir. God bless you.
I built a desk.
You were not.
And
You were not sitting in a parking lot. You were not sitting in a parking lot drinking whiskey out of a wet Wendy's cup, unlike far too many others were.
I made a home office and got pretty good at doing work in it.
There you go.
I did basically the same thing, and like I lost the job I had coming into 2020, but then came out of 2021 like way the hell better and have done way better since. So
That's awesome.
I lost the job
Better not.
I'd had for 10 years in 2020, and then just have flitted between jobs that aren't necessarily worse, but I wouldn't call better. I'm almost to a year with the current one. We'll see how long that lasts.
I'll cross fingers for you.
Yeah.
I think what you should do now is try to collect bosses who are try to collect bosses that are like as close to a Kojima villain as possible.
The thing is, like, the immediate bosses for most of them weren't awful, but the guy above them, like exactly one step up, was like always a sociopath.
No, that's great.
That's how you rise.
That's how you climb.
I think that might be unavoidable, yeah.
Like you're like, oh yeah, here's my boss, Frank Smith. And here's his boss, Bleak Dick Man. And he communicates only in Kojima speeches. Like go in there and it's like, oh hi, I guess it's time for our quarterly departmental sync, and he's like, truth. Accountability. Ha! Who can be sure of a reality that exists outside of their own skull?
That is a really fucking good Kojima line. Damn. Well played, sir. Well played.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try.
Of course, all this is delivered in like unskippable like cutscene form.
Why would you?
I like the idea of a boss being unskippable. Can I just pause you and just advance? Thanks. That'd be great.
That's cheating. Which you would do, Goggle Bob. I've seen you play video games.
Oh, and like if I could cheat in real life, no problem. Like, dude, if I had save states in real life, you'd all be done.
Oh shit!
What are you?
I don't want to consider the version of reality where Goggle Bob has save states, because I've watched you play Mega Man with the rewind button. It is hideous, just absolutely fucking disgusting.
Debasement of the human spirit.
Yeah, like I watch that and I just go, you know what? We used to have fun with video games. Video games used to be, an enjoyable experience.
It used to be a hobby, a proper hobby.
Yeah, we used to be a country, a proper country.
Did we?
No, anybody who tells me that's a fucking liar.
In a proper country, because there's no such thing.
There really isn't. I just really love the that phrase came from like somebody talking about English breakfast or some shit.
It used to be a country, a
With
proper country.
complete
We ate beans on
hand-wringing
toast.
sincerity.
No, it was a gas station interior. Like it was.
The greatest.
That is so much better than the thing I thought it was.
The greatest, hardest quotes of our time are just they're just all from shit posts.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I will face God
That's
and
how it
walk
is in this
backwards
bitch of
into
an earth.
hell.
Yep.
Do you think God lives in heaven because he's afraid of what he's created?
The very next line is fucking Steve Buscemi looking at the mirror, looking like at the kids, at the spy kids, and saying, "What? I'm not a weirdo."
The spy.
The titular spy kids.
We love the spy kids.
We adore the spy children and all
Or
their
like,
spy ways.
You cannot kill me in a way that matters.
Yeah.
Will you fight or will you die like a dog?
Oh, it's a classic.
It's beautiful.
These are all theater kid lines.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. Theater kids are okay.
I think my single favorite tweet remains "Acts of Spider God."
Moon's Haunted. I like Moon's Haunted.
Moon's Haunted is up
Haunted
there.
is fantastic.
Oh,
One of the
that one
greatest
adds
pieces
the
of short
fucking
fiction ever.
The fucking dogs found out about religion. Call the cops. No, not the regular cops.
Not the regular cops.
Stop praying. My grandfather's too strong.
My grandfather's too strong.
Is my audio quality okay, by the way?
It's not
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
It's a little
Cool.
worse, but it's fine.
So I wanted to try my wireless headset.
You sound, I guess, tiny bit more muffly, but like not enough to like make me care.
Cool.
Well, if Pete doesn't care, it's good enough.
I care about
You
extremely
just
few
care.
things, Goggle Bob. You must keep that in mind.
Skateboarding, Killer 7, your wife, cooking.
I need to rearrange that list a little bit. Put my wife at the top, but yes.
I'm so sorry. I'm not meaning
These are
these
not
in
in order,
any sort of
yes.
ranked order. These are just,
Skateboarding.
Oh, okay. In that case, yeah. All aces. You're doing great.
shitty TVs you find on the road when you're out on your walks.
Those are the deep cuts. You know me too well. The mortifying ordeal of being known.
I think you're used to it by now. Ah, fuck, no.
Are you playing Mario Kart?
No, I am playing Rune Factory. I'll save that dungeon for the next in-game video game day.
Stop singing the Crazy Frog song.
How dare you?
Boy,
Fucking
continue
dare
to sing. Continue to sing at like greater and greater volumes just to annoy Goggle Bob.
I have one of those
I'm
Zoji
up for
Songs
him
that like
calling it
only you and I know, for that matter. Like weird, arrogant sons of bitches deep cuts.
Don't wanna go outside 'cause I might do.
That is good. Struggler is one of the less well-known BTMI albums, but I think you can go deeper.
I could, but I sing what comes into my heart.
Fair enough.
Go outside 'cause I might have a day.
What comes into my heart?
残酷な天使の手勢窓辺からやがて飛び立つほとばしる熱いパトスで思い出を裏切るなら
But
Sounds illegal.
Just imagine me making fart noises Goggobob, how far into this game are you at this point? Like, are we at the halfway point? Are we at 3/4? What's going on?
I feel like we're officially past the halfway point, at least.
All right, cool.
Yeah, like the real villain has stepped up, and we started meeting dragons. So
Yeah, we've got 2 out of the 4.
Yeah, half dragon.
It's not enough dragons. Find more dragons.
We need more
We
dragons.
require additional dragons.
What, 9 dragons? God, I mean, I guess we could play Eternal Blue.
Where's Cisco
God.
at when you need him?
Do we have to play Eternal Blue?
No, we do
That's
not.
not going to be on stream.
What is your immediate reaction to Eternal Blue, Apple?
Just nah.
AV, I don't want to sound rude, but I love how like your voice carries such a perfect amount of "that's how it is on this bitch of an earth."
that long suffering
Yeah.
quality.
Yeah,
Where's this cave I gotta go to? Do I have
it's
to go
like
to
how
this
we're talking about fucking Mark
There are
Coleman
like 3
and
places
described
you
him
can
as
go
having
to.
not resting bitch face, but resting "that's how it is on this bitch of an earth" face.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty
I haven't
much it.
checked up on how he's doing lately. Last I
He's
know,
he's doing. Oh, go ahead.
oh no, sorry. Last I like really did the Mark Coleman wellness check was when he had, rescued his parents from the hospital. Apparently, he had like a surgery since then. I really hope he's all right.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
I will legit cry when Coleman leaves us because
Absolutely. I will cry. Like one sympathizes with Mark Coleman for
Who's Mark Coleman?
MMA
everything. He's,
pioneer.
Yeah.
I believe technically the first holder of the like heavyweight lineal title.
Yeah.
And yeah. So way old, but has like a whole bunch of accomplishments to his like name. I believe he was the winner of the like big Pride GP tournament.
Mm-hmm.
But like an incredibly storied career, and but like the thing about like him is like when it comes to MMA fighters, I've found that like every time they open their mouth, it's either like absolutely poetic wisdom or the stupidest shit you've ever heard. Coleman tends towards poetic wisdom.
You
Yeah.
get kicked in the head for a living. What do you think's going to happen?
Yeah. Nah. Yeah. Mark Coleman, a man who has had more than his fair share of sadness.
But has seen the darkest heart of humanity, and for the most part, come out on the other side.
Yeah, exactly. He actually recently opened up about his surviving sexual sexual victimization as a college athlete.
Even aware of that, horrifying.
Yeah, he has. He's really opened up about it. He wants other athletes who are being victimized to understand they're not alone. That they don't have to put up with it. As KS once said, again, one sympathizes with Mark Coleman about everything. But just a wonderful guy.
I believe like our standard of whether or not something is like worth considering is if Mark Coleman would look at it and say, "What are you, some kind of weird little fucker?"
Yeah. This world is full of weird little fuckers, and it has only one Mark Coleman. That's something to consider right there.
Here's some
Yeah,
of
I'm
that
gonna be
true
right back
wisdom
with
we
you.
were talking about.
But yeah, no, he's just like a pioneer of the sport, and just by all accounts and like everything I've seen about him, which is a lot, a really decent guy. Just a fantastic human
his
being.
harshest trials to his weirdest little fuckers.
Ooh, you gained a level.
It happened.
How many times does that happen?
Like 26 times at this point.
Per
Impossible.
Yeah, about what level's good to get to the bathing shrine, fanboy?
You can go back to there much later anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
You say bathing shrine?
Yeah,
You heard me.
Like an onsen?
basically.
Okay then.
Bear in mind, you can also purchase, if you're worried about getting all the bromides, you can purchase some bromides from Ramus' shop right around now.
Yeah, you mentioned that. I mean, when I said earlier that I was worried about it, it's more just like, I'm used to the fact that this game is not shy about being like, you have 3 seconds to earn this thing, and if you miss it, you miss it.
Yeah, you've basically hit all of those that are gonna happen.
Good. But yeah, no, I was thinking about it in relation to the sword that makes my life easier.
Sword.
We already covered that, the fire sword, back in the volcano.
Oh, that thing.
Come on, it was like 20 minutes ago.
I wasn't paying attention. I was busy, like...
You told me about it in the first place!
I've been singing this whole time. Like,
Singing and chopping wood and Rune Factory and everything else I can be doing that's not paying attention to what you're doing.
This is a game you actually like for a change.
But I played through it like a month ago.
God. The
I'm
indignity
busy
of it all.
playing... I'm on to new, greener pastures.
Yeah, this game did come out like on my birthday, and now it's been like 2 months, so...
Uncle Bob doesn't have birthdays.
I do too.
Talk about it's ageless and deathless.
It's the same birthday.
You're just doing it to prove that you can.
Editor, cut that part.
Yeah.
Oh no!
And also, bad news about that, the only way that I can edit something is if it involves the Blitzkrieg Bop.
Oh, let's go,
If you start
motherfuckers.
singing Blitzkrieg Bop really hard right now, you might be able to get it cut
Oh.
out.
what Bob wants, I think we know.
So, Pete, how's Tears of the Kingdom?
And ready to go.
Glad to see that the Switch 2 still alerts me to what somebody else is playing right now.
That's not even the first time it's done that tonight.
Oh, I know, but it's the first time I did it for Pete.
I only started playing a moment ago. This is illegal.
That's when it gives you the notification.
This is illegal. You're using illegal knowledge against me.
Pete, it's very possible, and in fact, very easy to just turn off the notifications when you go online.
No, I like doing it. I like forcing Gagabob to know that he's boring me.
Sorry, you must have been boring me.
What was that, Futurama?
Yeah, that was a Futurama joke when they're
the time
jumping through
skip
time and
episode?
no one... Yeah,
Time keeps on
so
slipping.
you're saying, I'm sorry, you must have been boring me.
Time keeps on slipping is easily one of my favorite sitcom writing ever. It is. I can guess in a matter of speaking how they did the whole episode of basically writing probably an hour-long episode and cutting out parts to be funniest, but just so many aspects of it are amazing.
Think a lot about the line, drugs are for losers and hypnosis is for losers with big weird eyebrows.
Yeah, fuck if it ain't true.
I mean, when you're right, you're right.
Stabbing a very large Oni to death.
I do feel like Lunar has
As you do.
more than enough caves in it.
You should have seen the Sega CD version where they all use the same goddamn tile set.
Of course they
It
do.
is awesome.
You should have played Final Fantasy IV.
Also
an
very
ordeal.
cave-based. Yeah, no, that was the number one thing I hated about the after years was that it was like, we're going to reuse Final Fantasy IV dungeons. And you hated them the first time.
The fuck you are.
Like the best part about Final Fantasy IV and its dungeons to me was always that. So there's 4 dungeons that. Well, there's technically a 5th, but there's basically 4 dungeons that are not caves. The mountains and the towers, and you do the mountains back to back. You do the towers back to back. And then it's right back to caves.
I wrote an entire article about it, but holy God, like, as much as I enjoy Final Fantasy IV, don't make me ever go to Tower of Babel again.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, you willfully chose to play Xenogears.
Different tower.
Somehow worse.
Has its own problems.
Somehow worse ones.
When I got really back into early Final Fantasy in my 30s, 4 was the one that really just didn't click with me.
The reason I like Final Fantasy IV, which I replayed recently for that one video I made,
Which one?
The one about the summons. That, like I played through the entirety of Final Fantasy I Pixel Remaster for that, and didn't use a single second of footage. But I've got that footage if I need it. But anyway.
To do what?
I mean, I wanted to make sure,
I lie. I didn't get into 2 or 3 either.
But
2, 3, and 4 I all bounced off of.
A 4, I feel like, is, in a weird way, condensed Final Fantasy. Like, I feel like it covers all the beats you need, but it isn't that long, and it doesn't spend that much time on any given thing.
That game's like 10 hours long.
Yeah, like, the whole game, I feel like, is, like, weirdly, if I had to choose the best Final Fantasy to play on a Game Boy, in a manner of speaking, I think it would be Final Fantasy IV. Like, it's cinematic, but it doesn't really demand that level of paying attention that, like, I even think Final Fantasy VI does. I mean, like, I feel like there isn't a single character of Final Fantasy IV that you don't get their entire deal within their first 5 minutes of being introduced.
In 6, they saved it for a second 5-minute vignette. That's the only.
Exactly. And in 5, everything is
genuinely
split into 3.
incensed the first time I played FF6 and got to the World of Ruin, and no one got to talk anymore.
It does suck.
Yeah.
What are we even doing here? Why did you make 16 of these little fuckers? Please eliminate 3.
I mean, I know it isn't the truth.
And Immoral are optional. And go, there you go.
I'm happy going without Strago, and let's see. I mean, I like Gau because, you know, he's totally Sabin and Cyan's adopted son, but
in what
like
way?
as a party member,
Yeah, I loved the concept of him the first time I played the game, but then the practicality of it was like, this guy's never going to be in my party again.
Basically, yeah. And when you're a kid, he's kind of cool because like he can use like the level 2 magic spells before other characters can. But
I mean, forget level 2 magic spells. To me, Gao has always been Mega Man. Like, you see all those monsters using weird attacks you can't use? He can use them.
Now I got your power.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that always seems cool, but again, practically, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, just like the whole time you're playing Mega Man, you want to... I want to actually play as the Robot Masters, and then you play ZX Advent, and it doesn't work out so well.
I'm a giant alligator.
God, I love how
some of your
CX
fans
Advent
wanted
lets
to
you
put that
play
in
as
quiz.
literally just a whale, and you can turn into it on the ground. You're not doing anything, though.
Yeah, you literally
Yeah,
cannot
it goes
move.
exactly as well as it deserves to.
Yep.
Oh dear.
You're a gigantic stingray, and you're not going anywhere.
That's like real.
Kind of Steve Irwin's revenge.
Except this stingray can control time.
I mean,
don't
can't they all?
I can control time.
All stingrays can control time, and they all just constantly relive the moment where they killed Steve Irwin.
That's awful.
It is awful. That's why we have to kill all stingrays.
Yeah, I guess we have to do it.
Probably not actually do
Now.
Kind of do.
I don't know. Beat's been to
That's
SeaWorld.
the
He would know
science.
these things.
I have been to SeaWorld,
But also beat lies.
but not about this,
Yeah.
Why would I assume that you were telling the truth about that?
because I'm super trustworthy.
No, he's got you
I
there.
feel like that
Trust
makes any sense.
I think we should listen to what this chap has to say.
Hello, chap.
Well, now I don't want to talk to you
Wow.
anymore. Can you blame me?
He like goes in. He's like, "Listen, all I want to be is El Chapo." He says.
All I want, it's all I want.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Time to make some crazy money.
When isn't it?
Crazy money. Here we go.
I don't think there's a more perfect like video game voice than Crazy Taxi announcer.
I might just disagree
Pretty
because the
strong.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2 announcer is right up there.
There's
Fighter Alpha 3
also
announcer?
He's
there's
really.
also the announcer for the Virtual Boy game Galactic Pinball who starts with "Welcome to Space World, let's rock."
That is
There's
kind of
one.
that is pretty impressive. Yeah, sure.
That is up there. That's up there with DDR. You know, with DDR third mix.
DDR.
I can see the future in your dance. I can see tomorrow in your dance. We could call it.
You have
Our-
fists of God.
I can't stop watching you.
Creepy.
It's something an announcer says.
Watching me.
What a sneaky surprise attack.
At the start of the round.
They should make a fighting game that's just the announcers from other fighting games fighting each other.
Oh god.
I play it.
Yeah, seriously.
Match of the Millennium.
Keep rocking, baby.
No escape from crossing fate.
Trying to think what other fighting games had announcers. Like okay, a Samurai Showdown had the guy who yells "Ippon!" at the end of the round, but really,
Are we just going to ignore the Killer Instinct franchise?
oh shit.
Combo Breaker!
Yeah, nice. I don't know. I don't think anyone can beat the Killer Instinct announcer guy.
Looking back to the stage of history.
The soul
Oh, yeah,
still
Soul Calibur.
burns.
This victory strengthened the soul of Talum.
That's never been said.
A warrior desires a
Saying
sword,
Talon has
and
an
a sword
extremely
desires
unique soul, but I'm pretty sure we all agree her soul sucks.
The gorilla fate is yearning.
This victory strengthened the soul of. Oh god, there's so many.
Voldo.
Cervantes.
Voldo.
Well, we do have to give special credit to the Smash Brothers announcer for like Bowser Jr.
Oh man,
Smash
I love
Brothers-
the Melee announcer who's just like extremely psyched about every single character until you get to Ganondorf, where he just goes Ganondorf.
I also got to put in a word.
Falco! Ganondorf.
I got to put in a word for the Sonic All Stars Racing Transformed announcer, because if you go into the volume menu and turn down the announcer, he's like, "No, you're going the wrong way. This is my only job. Please don't."
Also, a special bonus for the hardware of the, what was it, the Wii version of Smash Brothers, where the controller would shout the name at you in the most terrible way possible.
Oh God,
Rob,
it's terrible.
Those always jump scare me.
I think the best use of like the Wii's stupid microphone, the Wii Remote's stupid microphone, is where Sylvia would call you on it in No More Heroes, just to like, you know, be mean to you before every boss fight. Like she would literally call you and say you're totally going to die, and also you're a stupid bitch and I hate you.
That's real hate from a coworker right there. You can't fake that.
Oh, no. Like that's. See, the thing is, she's also the singular object of Travis's affection, meaning that he will like absolutely die to get for a chance to fuck her.
Oh man, that's incredible.
No More Heroes is a game of beautiful contrasts.
I love Travis Touchdown. He's a wonderful
so great.
person.
He's the worst person ever.
He's
a loving
awful.
Travis Touchdown, loving father.
Loving father, yeah, no, he is. Every single scene in No More Heroes 3 is like Sylvia just dropping by to like, you know, Sylvia at him, and he's like, "Sylvia, we need to talk about the kids."
Our daughter's a VTuber.
Oh no!
Is she?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course
This
she
is
is.
awful. What else would Travis Touchdown spawn be?
That's a good point.
Oh my god! No, I just love that the VTube community apparently has a problem with transphobia, which is like the hobby where you pretend to be a hot anime chick. Like, this makes me imagine. This makes me imagine like a guy like showing up to. This is me, a guy showing up to Hank's alleyway. To be like, nah, man, you can't even like Boomhauer be like, nah, man, you can't even go to dang old leather daddy puppy play anymore. It's all gay now.
God.
Oh man, dang old. I'm full of them and then homosexual.
The amount of VTubers that are just straight up Nazis is very surprising to me.
I mean, it's the amount of people who are streamers who are also Nazis is very high, so I feel like it's pretty similar.
Oh yeah, no, like but like I always just sort of assumed that the VTubers might avoid that by dint of everything else, but I guess not.
These are people who are converted to Nazism by playing Hearts of Iron, and like. And going to Discords where people post links to interracial porn, like.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I just came back.
How, like, years and years and years ago, I was like browsing through Twitch streams and was like, "Hey, somebody's playing East Origin. I'm gonna watch them." And like, I tune into the stream, and the guy talks about how he's a cop. And then immediately starts throwing out racial slurs.
It's nowhere near as good as when Beat would stream, and for some reason Spanish Sailor Moon would be the alternative stream that it recommended.
Mi corazón.
Corazón de oro.
I just a buddy of mine studied Spanish until he got like not just proficient but like legitimate fluency in it. But apparently it ruined Spanish language music for him because he realized that like Spanish rhyming schemes are only like 3 or 4. So like he said there's this time he was just listening to Mexican radio and he heard the line "Por favor, mi amor" for like the 18th time that day, and he just couldn't take it anymore.
It was done.
I mean, like, I know
Air
limited
rhymes with
Spanish, and
just
even
don't
I know
care.
what that is.
If you don't speak a language, it's very easy to not pay attention to what someone's actually saying as individual words.
Fair.
This is
Yeah,
I need
learning Japanese has kind of like ruined Tumix's music for me because the lyrics are all just so fucking vacuous.
Wild beat communication.
Whose lyrics? Or whose?
Tumix,
Tumix,
the people
Gundam
who
Wing
sing
theme.
Rhythm and Motion and Gundam. Yeah.
Just
I just feel rhythm and motion.
I was surprised to find out that one of the members of 2Mix voices Detective Conan.
Oh man.
Is Detective Conan still running in some fashion?
Yes. Detective
I would
Conan.
stop. I
Yeah,
love
no, he's-
one of my favorite genres of person is someone who's like, when are they gonna solve the central mystery of Detective Conan? And it's like Gosho Aoyama uses that as an excuse to tie together whatever mystery he happens to be writing. It does not matter.
Yeah.
It's just like asking for, that Mahjong game in Kaiji to End.
When are Gilligan and crew gonna get off the island?
Legitimately 21 years now.
That one actually did end.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Incredible. Did he die?
The story that it was going through was a flashback. He was not dead.
Oh my god.
It was a flashback.
Killed.
They're now up to the present and going from there.
That'd be incredible if he killed the main character in a flashback.
Just straight up the character telling the
Time
story.
paradox.
That would
Fucking
just be
Casino do
would
that
be
shit?
art. That would be art.
Yeah, like the one where he has the flashback and he's like, doing the voiceover, and then the other guy just hits him with the shovel, and the narration just stops.
And that's how I die. What?
ついてもいい瞳をそらさずに熱く激しく生きていたい諦めない強さをくれるあなただから抱きしめたい
Oh, I figured it out. I figured out what the deal is with Jesse Ventura's voice. Is that gravelly, deep, like cartoon bad guy voice that he uses cannot quite mask that he still has a chokingly thick Minnesota accent.
Yeah, I can see it.
Like you hear him say the right word, and it's just like he sounds like fucking
It all
Bobby's World.
crashes through.
It all crashes through. It's like the fucking mom from Bobby's World. It's incredible.
As somebody who is from this part of the world, I can tell you the accent will creep up on you when you least expect it.
Oh yeah, the way you just said Anya, like it just again crashing through. Incredible.
Exactly.
There's no escaping it.
No, with Jesse, it was like he kept saying the word union, and I'm like I couldn't say it. And then I imagined, okay, what if it was like you hit it with a straight you betcha style. It's like oh my god, that's it.
Or an excuse to go oh yeah.
No, you'll talk to it's like how you'll talk to a Canadian. And they'll be really self-conscious about saying "a" because they're talking to a Yank, but then they'll just sneak in there as they'll just drop the "a" at the end of the sentence, like there it is. No, my absolute favorite though was I used to work for a Canadian company. One of my coworkers it was like, oh yeah, it was like I was up here, and it was like, so I wasn't prepared for all the different Canadian accents. It's like down south, we all think you guys all say a boot and things like that, and my coworker was kind of drunk by that point. She got heated, okay. Slaps the table and yells, "We don't say a boot."
I'm most of the Canadians that I've listened to, it's more like a boat than a boot.
It is much more like a boat, but she went full like Eastern Canada, like Lord
Newfie.
Thundering by, like we don't say a boot. Just like, oh my fucking god, lady.
No one has ever been madder about this.
The word that's the biggest tell of a Canadian to me is sorry.
Yeah, sorry
yeah.
really sneaks in there.
Sorry. Oh, sorry, eh?
Oh jeez.
No, it's also the way they'll like fill gaps in the conversation. Like, yeah, or I mean just or yee. I hear yee a lot. Oh yee. It's like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little. It gets a little macho man with the years.
Well, like so sometimes the way like sometimes the way you'll say like damn, and it'll come out more like damn.
Yeah.
As my dad used to put it, we enunciate our diphthongs.
I just wouldn't dip the thong in the first place.
Well, that's when you sound that's when you sound like you're from the American South. And that's when, instead of saying I, you say ah.
I sure wished. Used to could.
Speaking of Lunar, it looks like something's happening.
Sometimes I feel self-conscious about not having a southern accent, despite having been a Florida man for decades at this point.
Florida's not known for a southern accent, though.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
Florida is just Florida.
It's full of transplants.
But I kind of wish it was.
I know one Floridian. Normally, she doesn't have a southern accent, but once in a while, it will slip out. Like she did a video where she introduced herself, and the way she said her own name, like her online handle. So she'd say, "I'm Janitrius," and it's like, "Oh, you're from the South."
Yeah.
It was not obvious until this very moment.
It's like, or you get people from Jacksonville who they don't sound southern; they just sound trashy. Like the dude from
Florida,
Limp Bizkit's the dude from Limp Bizkit's from Jacksonville, Florida. Like
Fred Durst.
Fred Durst
he
is
is.
Jacksonville, Florida. It's one of the largest cities in America.
But no one would admit to being from there.
Yeah, no one would be like, "Yeah, I'm from Jacksonville. Jacksonville pride." It's like, no, man, no.
I've been to Florida once. I went to. I was briefly in Tampa.
I've been to Florida. The only good thing there was beat.
This was long before I knew beat, so I didn't get a chance.
You didn't get a
Like
chance.
I've been there once. The only good thing there was beat.
Yeah.
Really, just insulting Beat's entire wedding party there.
Oh man, Telescope was there.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Pally Scrub is not originally from there. It only kind of.
Tito was there.
He's like,
yeah, but Tito's not there anymore.
Particularly
good point.
Listen, when I say beat, I mean the beat entourage.
All right, fair. Because otherwise, I'd be like, "Wait, are you talking shit about Sequoia?" We can have words.
That was really the thing that I was trying to get out in front of. Like, I'm not talking shit about Sequoia.
Beat and beat-related items.
Beat and beat-related
Beat and beat accessories.
Yeah. Are you gay, Mr. Hill? Oh, no! I sell propane!
I was just watching the episode where they end up in New Orleans and meet like Bill's extended family.
Oh my god, yes.
And, I had forgotten how much that like it's just left to be understood that Hank has only a dim understanding that like, oh, Jobert's gay. That's what's going on here.
I was like, this is velvet, not velveteen. A gentleman must learn the difference.
I forget which Cowboys player he talked about having fucked.
Oh my god, so good. No man,
But
like
I'm
look
thinking
at
about-
anytime you just have a second, Google Lindsey Graham's house.
Oh god, I didn't want
I'll
to.
do this.
Oh my
right
god,
now.
now I'm
On screen.
curious. Sorry.
All right, here we go.
Like-
Here we go. Let's look at this shit. homedecortoday.uk. Is that a photo of Lindsey Graham?
He is, Lindsey Graham is many things, like hilariously, incandescently gay. Is
That's what I was
is
about to
one
say.
of
I just
them.
like they showed his picture at this. I'm just gonna copy this image because kind of amazing. Just dump it into general.
In another age, he'd have been a confirmed bachelor.
Yeah, that's right.
I just look at him and I'm like, I don't like to assume. Like I genuinely make an effort to avoid that. But like I just saw this photo, was like, that is the gayest dude I have ever seen.
He'd be happier if he'd admit it.
I'm sure he would.
Okay, on that amazing note, I think I'm going to take a break for the evening. We're at the
All right.
Yeah, that's
officially.
a good place to stop for now.
We've been playing the game for 10 hours even, apparently.
Wow.
Wait, did you? Oh, just not tonight.
Good
just in
night,
general.
everybody.
Like,
Well, it's been a good
Yes.
10 hours. I'm gonna wrap it up for now.
400 hours.